Happy Valentine's Day. As you can see, I'm not over in the studio right now, but I'm here over at the whiteboard where we map out all the episodes for our podcast because I want to do a quick topical conversation about Valentine's Day on, well, Valentine's Day. For many of you, I know you're excited to celebrate with that special someone in your life this day of love. And from others, you're sad and depressed and lonely because you don't have that special someone yet to celebrate this day of love with. And regardless of which camp you're in or the spectrum in between, I think it's very important that we all recognize together that Valentine's Day is stupid. Yes, I said it. Valentine's Day is stupid. Now, maybe you're asking, Josh, how can you make such a bold proclamation on such a beautiful day of love? That's pretty simple, actually. Let's start at the beginning. So Valentine is actually a real person. He's a Christian martyr who died for his faith in the 3rd century. Now, perhaps you're wondering, wait, how do we go from Christian martyr 3rd century to a day that's largely defined by, chocolates, roses, and teddy bears? Great question. See, by the mid-1800s, like many church holidays, it had made its way into the larger mainstream of culture. And capitalism, doing what it does best, saw an opportunity to capitalize on a celebration. So by the time you get to the late 1800s, you've got people sending cards to one another. Suddenly special candies are being created. I don't know when roses and teddy bears were introduced, but somehow they made their way into there. And before you knew it, the American holiday of Valentine's Day had become a completely secular holiday that was largely defined by spending money in order to, quote, demonstrate your love for one another. Here's another reason why Valentine's Day is stupid. Because here's you, gentlemen. You're bro man here. You're so excited because you've got your beautiful lady over here. And you're excited to celebrate the love that you have for her. All right? This is you. This is your love. It's amazing. But like most humans, you fall prey to cultural peer pressure. And you believe that February 14th is a day that you need to demonstrate your love for her by spending a whole bunch of money that you probably don't even have. Here is why this is stupid. Because the love that you have for a woman in your life is not defined by the gifts that you give her. While it is important to shower her with gifts, absolutely, your love is not defined by the gift or the type of gift you give her. Your love for her is demonstrated in your actions towards her 365 days a year, not in the gifts you give her one day a year. All right, so right now what happens in our culture is we've defined Valentine's Day, one day a year, as a day where relationally we are going to love one another. It doesn't matter the dysfunction of the other 364 days. This is the day that we're going to love one another, and the way that you demonstrate that love is by providing an incredible dinner experience, by buying one another gifts, by giving each other candy, by spending way too much money to shower the other person, quote, with love. But here's the thing, love is the way that you care for and commit to the other person. If the only day of the year that you're buying your woman a flower is on Valentine's Day, gentlemen, you've missed the way to care for the woman in your life. Gentlemen, if the only way that you are showing her that you love and care for her is by taking her out to dinner one day a year on Valentine's Day, I'm telling you right now, you've missed an opportunity to demonstrate that you love and care for her. Because restitution is a result of loving someone enough to work toward a healthy, wholesome outcome. And right now in our culture, we are so quick to drop the other person, whether it's in a dating context, an engagement context, or a marriage context, because we don't want to work towards restitution. We want it to be all roses, rainbows, and unicorns. It's the lovey-dovey feelings inside. It's the hearts floating around me when I spend time with you, and it's the gifts that you're giving me and the experience that you're curating for me that makes me love you. And my commitment to you is dependent upon the things you offer me, not upon something deeper, something that's going to outlast our feelings and emotions, something like an actual commitment, also known as covenant, also known as marriage. No. Our culture says, oh, no, your love for one another is defined by the gifts and by the experience. And so, gentlemen, if you actually love the woman in your life, you're gonna spend money. Gentlemen, real talk here. I want to encourage you not to not celebrate Valentine's Day. Yes, recognize that it's stupid. But I want to encourage you to spend 365 5 days a year loving and caring for the woman in your life, not just 1 day a year. And to recognize that your love, care, and commitment to her is not defined by the gift or the dinner that you provide her on Valentine's Day. If you can spend every day loving her, demonstrating to her through your actions and through your words that you're committed and that you're going to always work towards restitution because the value of the relationship is more important than anything else, I will tell you right now, that is something worth celebrating. And that is why I think Valentine's Day is stupid.